this has been bothering me for a while, this carpet. So all of a sudden, just one Sunday afternoon, I decided to start ripping it out. And it actually looks really good. So we'll see how it goes, how it looks all the way over there. Okay, quick update. I'm about like 2 hours in working on removing the carpet. My husband's helping me with like the trims where the carpet was, see that, those wooden frames or borders where the carpet was nailed into the hardwood, if that's even the right term. But anyway, so yeah, I just want to quickly show you what's happening here because I really didn't get into it. Like if you have carpet at home and you want to check if there's hardwood underneath, grab a cutter and just cut in one corner where it's not, you know, like probably the least visible or the least amount of traffic. Like find a corner where there's not much traffic and not too visible in the room, and then just cut with your cutter, cut on the edge as close to the edge as you can, and you will be able to pull up like this. For example, if we're in the edge or in the corner, you'll be able to pull up the carpet like so. Just be careful because there's gonna be nails in there, so you might want to wear gloves or just, you know, take precaution. And if you see hardwood, then you're lucky. And if you want to do this, we're sectioning it off like row per row in a sense. Like, can you see those rolls of carpet that we've already ripped out? So instead of like ripping or like cutting everything, like the shape of your entire room, we cut it strip by strip, so it's not, the carpet is not going to be too heavy when you roll it and, you know, dispose of it. By doing it like section per section, you still have space for the furniture and stuff. You don't have, it's not going to be like a total mess all at once. And then when you rip out the carpet, there's going to be foam in here, but it's, you know, it's easy to rip apart or take apart. And then I use this smoothing tool that you can actually use. We use this for like wallpaper application. I like to go in and like really kind of like scrub out the cushion in there. I take that apart, throw it in the trash, and then I go with the vacuum to get rid of the rest. So that's what we're doing here. I just want to show you how I'm ripping the carpet section by section. So using my cutter here, I cut through that. Just be careful when cutting, like pull through the carpet so it doesn't, you don't accidentally scratch your hardwood. You can definitely just, you know, try to rip it. It's going to rip anyway, as you can see that, but you're gonna have to put more force. So I use the cutter while I'm pulling on this side. I use the cutter on this side. So as I'm pulling, I'm using the cutter. Makes it easier. I'm about like 4.5 hours into the job. I'm almost, I think, over half now. I only have, because you can see the room, there's just a little bit, maybe like 1/4 strip of carpet in there, but there's also some carpet underneath the sofa still and underneath the media stand. And if you can see, like the wood is actually really, you know, still decent. That's the shadow of the sofa and the pillows in there. There's still some sponge left in there. I haven't scrubbed it like clean, but that part over here, I've started scrubbing, and as you can see, it's still shiny. The wood is still in good condition, except for like some stains that I discovered in here. When we eventually sand and, you know, like varnish or restain this wood, it would come off. But right now, you know, we're not like we're busy and we're not gonna do the sanding yet. I'm not as concerned because we have a rug that goes over here, so that's gonna be covered. I'm not worried about that. So once you rip the carpet out, you should see a foam here, like a cushion and padding, and it should come out easily, except for the parts, the edges where there are staples. They were stapled onto the hardwood floor, and that's gonna be the tedious work that you have to do, taking out the staples. But there are some parts of the sponge that have either they used glue or there's probably some stain here before, and you know, so the sponge or the foam is disintegrating like that. But you know, all you need is elbow grease. Try to scrape as much as you can, and then I'm gonna go over it with a vacuum and then scrub it nicely. If you're going to sand, then everything will come out easily. So all the carpet has been ripped now, and just lightly sanding the wood so we can stain that after. So eventually the light sanding turned into full-on sanding by the husband. He did that, and I did the cleanup afterwards. And once that was dry, he did the coat of floor finish, and it turned to this beautiful light hardwood, but it didn't match the rest of the house. So eventually we still did the staining, but you have to go to my blog, styleanthropy.com, to learn more about the process and the mistakes that we made, why we sanded and why I think we shouldn't have sanded, and then what kind of stain we used. So go to styleanthropy.com and check it out.